Hi everyone, I am Saili and welcome to my channel Expat Talks with Saili Kulkarni. This channel is going to be a go-to place for real stories about career, finance, and how life looks like in abroad in general. In today's video, I'm sharing why I moved to Poland, what is my journey, and what are the cultural shocks that I faced when I moved here initially, and how life really looks like for Indian expats here. So let's just dive in. So, first questions first. Who am I? So, for people who don't know me, and of course, most of you don't know me because it's my first video. And so, let me just give you a small brief about where I come from and all of that, and we're good to go ahead in the video. I come from Sambhajinagar, which is located in Maharashtra in India. And I've been born and brought up in there. And of course, I've moved to different cities in India, like Pune to Baroda, Gujarat, and many of it. But of course, the base location remains the same. It's Sambhajinagar. And I moved to Poland in 2023. And from then, I have experienced a sense of excitement, a set of challenges, and of course, growth after moving here. So how did I land up a job here? And how did it all happen? My husband moved here in Warsaw, in Poland. So, Warsaw is the capital city of Poland. And he moved here in 3 years back. And at that time, we both were working in Pune, Maharashtra. And he got offered. So, it was easier for him to just move here and get started with his new work and all of that because he was offered a good job. And for me, it was very skeptical at that time. So, I was not really ready to come here without having any particular job. And also, I was working different industries. So it was not really easy for me. It was a bold decision to change the industry and to change the country. We were not talking about cities, we are talking about country. It was something big for me. So I just took a step back and I stayed back in India because I knew I would need some time to figure out all of the things and the kind of job I was doing in India. I barely had time to even breathe. So yeah, that's the reality, guys. And that's how it was. So I just took a step back and I decided to analyze everything, like what jobs I could apply and what are the type of roles that are easily available, and if I can or cannot move, what are the pros, what are the cons, and all the research started only once my husband moved. Of course, we did the research before his moving as well, but for me, I would require thorough due diligence before taking this decision. So I took my time, and to my research, I came to know that the booming industries here are in finance and in tech, that is IT. So these are the two industries where you will find some or the other openings most of the time. And it's growing. It's massively growing, especially in Warsaw. You will find all the big tech firms and all the big companies, all the big banks and everything. So the sector is just increasing day after day. And it's really give more and more opportunities to people who are in industry. So I made my mind that, okay, I will move to finance because it was interesting to me. I kept hearing all the stories and how it works. So I had a brief idea about how it works, but I did not know in detail, like, of course, how did it work? Because I never worked into it. I started applying for different jobs through LinkedIn and through multiple platforms, but I think LinkedIn was very useful while applying all of these jobs. And very importantly, my husband also referred me in his company. So that kind of landed into an interview. So I got my interview from his company and I thoroughly studied for that interview. I really prepared very well. It was not easy because I had to go deep down into the concepts and everything about finance. But you know what? I made it, guys. I cracked it, and I prepared in the interview. It worked out for me. And then I was waiting for my documentation part. Of course, it was very crucial to get me an offer letter because I was waiting for it. And only when I received the offer letter, I made my mind, okay, now I'm good to go. And I was prepared that, okay, now I have my job and there's no stress about it. And I will be going to Poland. And along with that, I also applied for my visa at the same time once I received my offer letter. So regarding visa, I am sure like a lot of you would have a lot of questions from which visa we can enter Poland and how we can find jobs there and do we need a work visa and what is for the family and all of that. Guys, visa is something a critical topic and I would like to make a separate video to cover the visa because there is previously when we came here, the process was different and right now there are new laws, there are new systems for all the immigrants and there are few changes that have happened and it would take some time to explain the visa process and all the documentation work that is required from India and once you arrive in Poland. We'll make another video for that. But yes, that's how I landed up the job and then I moved here. And since then, I have never been more better because the kind of work life balance and the kind of things, perks that I get from my day to day work is really unmatchable. So I really love working, going to the office and doing my job. And everything is really nice and good at this point of time. Regarding job search, if you all are interested, then please drop down in the comments that you would like to know, like which jobs I did apply from and how did I find them and what is your resume type should and how should you prepare and all of that. If you require all of those information as well, then please drop it in the comment section. And if I see a lot of people are interested in that, then I would definitely would like to cover because as I say, all of these topics are important, but it has a lot of details and to go drill down to that point we need a lot of time and this video is about the introduction so I would like to keep it short and crisp, so please let me know in the comments. So what are the initial challenges and cultural shocks that I faced after moving here? So I cannot start anything else before talking about Polish winters. Like guys, it really exists. It's a major difference when you are in India and when you come here. And when you come in Poland, it's so freezing cold. It was really difficult for me to adjust in the weather because it always cold. The winters here last for about, I would not say 5 to 6 months. And for those 5 to 6 months, forget sunlight like what we're having right now because it's summer, but you do not even get to see sunlight or there's no bright side. So it could be depressing if you are not the person who enjoys winters. But even if you do enjoy, it's a lot. Like really, it's very long for me at least because I am a person who loves summer, who likes sunny days. And for me, it was very difficult to adapt to a weather and to keep up with my motivation levels. Because light definitely uplifts your mood. And in winters here, the only two colors you can see in the clouds would be dark gray, or light gray, like literally the gray and literally the gray scale, nothing else you gotta see in winter. So be prepared for that. Secondly, food options for vegetarians. For me, it has not been that challenge because I prepare all my meals at my home and I eat home cooked meals. And whenever we have to go out, we always have a lot of Indian restaurants. And this is also one more point like Poland still has a lot of better Indian restaurants than the other European countries, what we have been to. So, yeah, that's one thing that you will be facing challenges as a vegetarian because you won't get the ready to go meal in the local Polish restaurants. It's very less, and you would still not know if it's like completely veg or not. And even if it is, then would you like that or not? Because it would not have the kind of spices that we eat in our country. And I think that could be the tricky game. So food is another thing, weather is the first thing, food is another thing, and the third is documentation. Guys, it takes time for getting all the documentations done, but it does get better with time as when and how to apply all of these things. And in future video, I will definitely cover the tips for documentations. As I said, like there are some topics like which will require a complete separate video because there's so many details in it, like for example visa, and then for example the documentation. Once you arrive here, you have to get your vessel and all of that. So let's keep it for another video and not in this one. So these are the three major factors, the disadvantages. These are disadvantages for me. It may not be for you, and you can decide it on your perspective and how your goals are. Things I love about Poland, and there are many things that I love about Poland. But first things first, that is the safety and security. Like I have experienced here to be like very safe, and it's a very safe and secure place. And it's not only my opinion, but also my husband's and also the friends that we have in common, the colleagues that we share our workspace. Everybody has experienced this sense of security, and this is in comparison to other European countries where there is a lot of robbery happening and people just steal your stuff and take away things and all of that. And also, like a lot of more crimes are happening around, and we hear about them every single day. So it's very less here. You will feel safe and secure. Again, I am not saying that crime does not exist here. We are not living in heaven, of course. So there will be things, and but in comparison, it's very less. And in overall experience, you will feel very safe and secure. That is for sure. Like nobody is stealing your stuff here and nobody is gonna do all of those. So I can be go in whatever time I want to, come back in whatever hour I want to at my home and wear anything I want to. Nobody is going to be talking me or making me feel uncomfortable. So my experience has been really good living in Warsaw from last 2 years, and I have heard similar experiences from my friends. So I think that is one the most important parameter, I think, which is important for all of us. It's just not me, but I'm sure like for all of you, it would be important as well. Secondly, the work-life balance, guys, it's amazing. Like really the labor laws, the Polish labor laws are so good that all the companies, be it any company, they have to oblige to all of those labor laws. And you will not find the culture of overworking or your manager stressing you out about working more or working on weekends. All of these things just do not exist here. It's just not the part of culture. And it just doesn't exist. Like you will have your work-life balance, you will have your family time, and you will be encouraged to take your. So it's really other way around here. It's not like you who have to ask for your leave and give some solid reason. You don't have to even give any reason. If you want leave, you just want leave, and it will be granted to you. And all of these things makes your life so easier, and you can be available for so many things for yourself, for your family, and it's amazing. The work-life balance is really. And then the third most thing is, and the most exciting part is when it's Christmas here. The Christmas markets are very beautiful. We live in Warsaw, so this is the capital city in Poland. But the best Christmas markets you will find will be in Krakow, which is another city, and even in Wrocław, which is another city. And here you will find the Christmas markets to be so beautiful. And you can just quickly take a train and go to these cities for Christmas just to see the market and how the complete decoration has been done. Of course, every city is decorated in the entire Christmas, and the complete town in Christmas is like very beautiful. Also, it has a very rich history and affordable lifestyle, and it's a great location, to be honest, in Europe. So you can actually cover a lot of beautiful destinations from Poland in more or less like 2 to 3 hours. And you can reach to many countries like Germany, you can reach to Czech Republic, you can also find a shorter distance flights from here to Switzerland. Everything is not that far, so you can actually also tick mark your travel goals along. I also like Poland because the Poles are very warm and nice people. Once you get to know them, Polish people are really kind and really warm and welcoming to you. And there's a lot to learn. Like they're really sweet. They're really sweet. So you just need to spend some time, and then only you will understand that they're really sweet people. Your neighbors will be kind to you for sure. So that's one. So if you're curious about the expat life, and if you're planning to move abroad, or even are curious to know more things about in Poland, how life is, then please do hit the like and subscribe button, because I will be sharing more videos ahead, and really would appreciate your support in whichever form possible. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day.